Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing with you a clean and decorate for fall in my kitchen. Let's go ahead and jump right into it.
Look in the mirror, who's looking back at me? I don't know what happened, guess we weren't meant to be.
I'm starting off by adding all of my fall mugs on the mug rack. I have Hello, Sweater Weather, Harvest, Gather, and Fall Y'all.
But we got tired, there's nothing left to do but to say goodbye and try to move on. I'll get over you, only wish that I knew how to go on.
Usually I will add a garland or a sign or some stems to the mug rack just to make it look a little bit more full and not just the mugs laying on there. So I'm adding these leaves that I got at Michael's from a bundle, and this just helps add some fall touches and some character. For the last few months, I've always had some cutting boards on the last row of the mug rack, so I'm going with the same idea. I'm adding these two that I already had from the Target dollar spot. One of them is just a blank one, and the other one has a pumpkin pie recipe. I will also be adding this black wire basket that is also from the Target dollar spot a few months ago, and inside of that, I'm just going to be adding some florals and some Ray-Dun coasters.
Try to say goodbye. You know we had our problems, so now we have to try to move on.
And this is how the mug rack turned out. I love how simple it looks.
Be wrapped around your arms instead of being lonely. We could be gazing at the stars, but now it feels just like I wandered off into a room and closed the door behind me.
It's a little harder for me to film when I'm decorating my coffee bar shelf, so I'm just showing you everything that I used. I have this white pitcher with some leaves in there, and then I also have my creamer Ray-Dun with some wooden spoons. This Ray-Dun Harvest pot in the shape of a pumpkin, and then I also have this little pumpkin pot as well that I got at Ross. My Ray-Dun pumpkin teapot. This coffee jug that I got at the Target dollar spot. Some other amber glass vases with some wheat in there. And lastly, these two pumpkin mugs. And this is how the coffee bar shelves turned out with all of those items displayed on here. You will notice that I'm not really using a lot of those rust orange tones in the kitchen just because my walls are already brown, and then my kitchen cabinets are kind of like that orange wood color. So I didn't want it to look like too much, so I just kept it very simple and added some whites and some amber glass on the kitchen area. Now for my counter space, I am beginning to wipe everything down with the Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface cleaner in the scent apple cider. Of course, I had to be using this scent for this video. I am going to be placing my pumpkin spice mug on my Keurig. Next to that, I'm adding my Raiden spoon rest, and on top of the spoon rest, I will be adding these cute pumpkin stirring spoons that I found at Hobby Lobby. I'm taking this jar that I got at TJ Maxx with all of my stir sticks. These are wood ones that I found on Amazon, and then this pumpkin spice and everything nice sign is going right next to those, and that one is from Home Goods. And lastly, I am just going to be placing this cute small cutting board that I got at Hobby Lobby on the other side with a Cozy Me candle, which I will be talking about at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned. For the middle of my bar area, I wanted to keep it very simple because we do eat here a lot. We don't even use our dining room table unless we're having guests over. So of course I needed to keep it simple and functional. So I'm just adding this wooden Lazy Susan that I got at the Target dollar spot last season. And I'm adding this pumpkin jar that I got at Target last year. I added some string lights in there, and I'm just gonna be placing next to it my Gather napkin holder from Hobby Lobby and my salt and pepper. That's all for this area, but on the other side of my kitchen by my stove, you know that I usually don't have a lot of decor pieces on this side of my kitchen, but I ended up moving my bread box inside of my hutch since I wasn't really using it as much out here. So I really wanted to set up my tier tray, and that just freed up a lot of space. So this one is from Hobby Lobby. It's one that I've had for about 4 or 5 years now. I love it. I also painted it white. And right next to that, I'm adding this pumpkin pie pumpkin. And for the tier tray, I'm keeping it very, very simple. I am just adding this pumpkin patch sign that I got at Home Goods, and then all of the white pumpkins are from Hobby Lobby. I actually played around with a couple displays for the tier tray, but usually I always add a sign and then of course some filler. Sometimes I will also add in some of my Raiden pieces, but since I was gonna add some Raiden on the other side, I didn't want to overcrowd it with all of the words. So that is why I just went with all of the pumpkins on the bottom and on the top. A tier tray can be so much fun to decorate for, especially for the holidays, but it always takes me about a few tries before I get it the way that I like it. So don't feel discouraged by looking at this video. I kind of played around with it a little bit before I started filming. That way I wouldn't have you guys here forever. But a tip that I do have is if you get frustrated or if you just get annoyed with it, leave it alone for a few hours and just kind of brainstorm, look for inspiration on Pinterest or Instagram, and then come back to it. And that's usually what helps me, is I just take a little break and then I come back feeling ready to finish it. I didn't really decorate the back portion of the tray just because it was going to be against the wall, but I also didn't want it to look really empty in case you looked at it from a different way. So I just added some pumpkins in the back for some filler. That is it for this corner. Let me know down below if you liked the way the tier tray turned out. But on top of my stove area, I'm adding this leaf print that I got at Hobby Lobby. And on the other side, I'm adding my tools crock. I'm also placing right next to it this little stand that I got at Home Goods. And then on top of that, I'm adding some Rae-Dunn fall pieces. This gather pot I recently found at TJ Maxx, and then I'm also adding this really small one that says fall on it right next to those. And inside of my tools crock, I will be adding this pumpkin everything spoon that I found at Hobby Lobby.
Every now and then you lose in life. What you're risking when you roll the dice. Now I'm gonna place the bet on me. I do believe you will learn what it's like to fail. Gave a little and far too late.
And here is how this side of my kitchen turned out for fall. I love all of the pumpkins. I love how the tier tray turned out. And I also love all of the Rae-Dunn pieces on the other side. Let me know down below which area is your favorite. If it's the coffee bar, this side of the counter, my bar area. Let me know down below which one you really enjoyed me putting together.
I do believe it. Still you're giving me nothing, a whole lot of nothing, baby. What is that?
That is all the decorating that I have to share with you in this video. But now I wanted to talk to you guys about these candles that I got sent over by the sweet owner Anna over at COZYMECANDLES. She sent me these 3 collections, which will be launching on Thursday, September 3rd at 9 a.m. The candles will come in 3 different collections. She has a Halloween, an autumn one, and then a Thanksgiving one. So in each collection there are 3 candles. The packaging down to the labels is just beautiful on the candles. So first off, we have the Halloween collection, which includes Dark Castle, Night Webs, and Enchanted. All of the candles have a different picture on their labels. So the first one, which was Dark Castle, has more of like a haunted house or haunted castle vibe. The Night Webs is more of like that gold and black effect with the spider webs. And then Enchanted has kind of like an ombre sky with some black bats. All of these candles smell really good. They are definitely comparable to Bath and Body Works, and as well as the scent definitely lingers around when you burn them. I also made sure to include the notes at the end of these slides. I know that helps a lot of people. It helps me as well. I love anything that has to do with pumpkin and cinnamon and just like vanilla, so that really helped me out in smelling these. So this one is actually my favorite one out of all the collection. I love it. As you can tell, I already started burning it and it's one of my favorites. That last one, this one, and the next one are all part of her autumn collection.
Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette.
For the last collection, which is the Thanksgiving, we have Grateful, Gobble Gobble, and Warm Blueberry Pumpkin Pie. So like I said, these candles will be launching on Thursday, September 3rd. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter because you will be receiving a one-time use 10% off coupon and some free chocolate melts. So make sure you are signed up for the newsletter, and then I will also have a coupon code that you are able to use anytime you order from her website. The code is Abby10. I will leave all of those details down below along with her Facebook and Instagram linked. Make sure you guys go give her a follow on Instagram and show her some support once her candles launch. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all on my next one. Bye!